All right, we're ready to do one of my page kits that I just put together, and referencing Christie's Beautiful Life. This sketch is day 6, and it was created by Amanda Castle. So I've picked a whole bunch of Vicki Boutin products, papers. Most of these I think are from Print Shop. And we're going to see if we can make this work. I also have some alpha, some words. We might use the good stuff for the title. Or I might see if I can use Lucky Us for the title, and see if I can color those maybe. So we're going to see. So we're going to set those things aside. I did add a couple of my Creative Memories mats to this that are a real close match, just so I can mat the photos. So I'm going to do that in just a minute. But let's do the basic layout. This is for embellishments. I'm going to fussy cut some of these things. So let's get started. All right, so I've sped the rest of the video up. It didn't take me that terribly long to do this page, honestly. But you don't need to see all my hemming and hawing around, all my decision making. So I love this little tiny floral, and I cut them at 1-inch strips. They were thinner than that on the sketch, but I decided I wanted a little bolder look. And then I'm going to do things slightly off center, which means that top left quadrant is really small. So rather than put a photo there, I'm going to end up just doing a tag for journaling. She did have journaling in that quadrant on the sketch. So now I just have to decide and figure out which order I want the photos in. I was thinking about doing that at the top, but I think it makes more sense to put the journaling there, and then the title will go down in the bottom right corner as in the sketch. So I'm just going to pick a couple of tags to use. I really like this pinky one. As I said, these are all from Vicki Boutin Print Shop. I had the whole collection, including the 6x8 paper pad, all the things, the papery, everything. So I am liking that. I'm going to scoot things up just a bit, give myself a little more breathing room. So I'm just dry fitting everything now, just auditioning things, trying to see what I like. And then I'm going to use the smaller tags. Oh, Winnie, what's the matter? She's breathing funny. And then I need one more. I'm going to tuck that at the side just so it's at a different angle from the one on the top. And I went off and I picked one more to go on the bottom. She had a little flag up at the top, but my top is getting pretty crowded. So I decided that I would put one more little tag at the bottom of my page just to help balance it a little more. And I'm going to take the Lucky Us and I'm going to play with it a little bit and try and color it. It looks okay in the craft color, but I just decided, let's see what we can do. So I have a couple of different colors. One is Crackling Campfire, and the color, it matches the paper, but on the craft it comes out a little darker. So then I have to play with it a little. So I'm going to add a Distress Oxide in Abandoned Coral to try and lighten and brighten it up a bit. And I just have to go through a little bit of a process back and forth. And then I also try and model it a little bit so it's not just solid color. So I'm just looking at it, comparing it, adding a little more campfire. And this is the Oxide Campfire. And then one more time with the lighter color. And I think that's about it. So it's not a perfect match, but it's pretty close. And it really stands out against that busy background. So I'm liking that a lot. And I'm going to adjust that down and trim it off when I'm done. Now, I didn't like putting it even like that because I'm creating that very locked in space. So angling it a little really looks better. I do need to add some adhesive though. It gives it a little bit of an escape route for that space. I like that better. And now it's time to pull out the rest of the ephemera. I did pull out all these florals, and the page is pretty busy, and so I end up not using very many of the florals because I just didn't need them. But I did love this vase, especially since it was a dinner party at her friend Joseph's house. He loves to cook. So he had a dinner party for his friends, and these guys have been really close friends since 5th grade. They used to, before they could drive and do other things, they used to come over to my house and then walk to Kroger and just hang out in Kroger and be obnoxious in Kroger at, 12 and 13. It was pretty cute. And they are still just all besties and just hang out together. And Reese loves his baby sister. That's one of the pictures. So I'm just auditioning all of my embellishments, trying to decide what can go where. I do want to make sure I have, 3 items in each cluster, and I do get there eventually. It just takes me a little while. So just trying stuff out, trying to remember to ink everything. I think I never ended up inking one of those florals up there at the top. I may have to go back and do that. It's not a huge deal, but sorry, you guys. I hear somebody backing up or a garbage truck or something outside, and my dog's gruffling about it. Little tiny butterfly there. I think another little tiny butterfly. So I'm going to go off, I think, and get some enamel dots. and some string for the holes. I did remember to punch all the holes, I think. All right, trim that off, and I'll be back. I'm going to pick a coral string. I've already cut them, and I'm just going to feed those in to all of my tags. And then what I do is I just glue down the tails a little bit to get them to lay where I want them to. And this I'm doing sort of as like a parentheses to sort of capture that title. So I like that look. And it's pointing to the photos. This one, because I had this little pennant there that it needed to go through, I'm just stringing those through a little differently. And I use really quick drying art glitter glue when I do this, and it, no bark, Winnie. No bark, baby girl. Just hold on, I'm almost done. Hold on. No, you're okay. All right, last one. I think this page came out really, really cute, and it's an opportunity for my daughter to document this friendship a little bit more. And I have some enamel dots. They are actually from Retro Summer, but they are a perfect match for this layout. So I just mix and match the sizes and colors. And I'll do 3 sets of 3 there. And time for some close-ups. And there it is, Vicki Boutin papers to the rescue. I think it looks great. Thanks a lot, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up and come back for more content.